Right? You just had iguana juice.
In this episode, we go on a 4-hour motorbike tour, led by an awesome local guide.
Oh, yeah.
Such a sexy man.
Oh.
From Hoi An's ancient noodles to markets and moonshine medicine, there is definitely something for everyone.
Yes, traditional. So, mostly for farmers and fishermen.
After our tour, we'll show you a few places to eat some local dishes in the center of Hoi An, so let's begin.
And we are up for the adventure.
Oof. I'm very tired. It's so cold.
Yeah.
Is the very unique noodle workshop. Now real traditions are disappearing, and they only make this type of noodles from 2:30 a.m. to 6 this early.
When you visit Hoi An, one local dish which you will not find anywhere else is Cao Lau Noodles. This is very unique to this area and has a distinct chewy texture, color and flavor. Making these noodles is a time-consuming task, and only 2 families in Hoi An continue to do so.
The shape of the Cao Lau noodles that ready for the second steam. This type of noodles, they will steam it 2 times from when it started as the rice flour.
These noodles are impossible to replicate due to the timing, very distinct local ingredients, and of course the amount of intensive work. It's truly a labor of love, and almost all restaurants in Hoi An will get these noodles from these 2 families. Our guide actually informed us that this will be the last generation in this family to produce them.
Like there was like years that they used the roller to roll it. They didn't have this. This one, they will dry it out and then deep fry it to make the topping crispy chip on the noodles. Yeah, it's not pork skin or chicken skin. It's from here, 100% flours, but ashes, water. Farming and fishing mostly, so only locals there. Right there is the sea. This is the end of the current, the end of Hoi An's land. You see that?
Còn ở Hoi An thì cùng nghề đến xã phát triển từ năm 2020 đến tháng 11 năm 2021 đã kết nạp được 112 đảng viên mới.
Located on the Tu Bon River is a small fishing village not far from Hoi An. Fishing is the village's sole source of income, and the best time to visit is around sunrise, when the fishermen return from a night at sea. This is when you'll see the women arrive early to compete for the fresh catch. Arriving early is crucial since they are purchasing items to resell at Hoi An's local markets, or even all the way down to Da Nang.
Next week or so, you see thousands of boats here. The basket boats there, they use to transfer the fish and seafood from big boats to the shore. But then, when they come in, all these, all of their wife on the shore is like with an empty basket, so excited for their husband and their catch of the day, right? Creating job for them is just great.
Also, some of the smaller fish are sold to a local fish sauce company and will be fermented for 6 months to a year in these enormous wooden vats. It's a really strong smell that will stay with you forever.
$1.60 in the very fancy glass bottle, 330 milliliters. So the basic families with like 4 or 5 adults here, we could use it for a month. Only $1.20. Yep, white anchovy is the regular fish sauce. So we will see many ladies later. They will buy it and drive around the village to sell. We only have 2 seasons for rice, from January to April and May to September. Yep, they are in complete different size than everything. Yes, a day they work like 10-12 hours and they can finish 2 mats only. And when they sell to the Central Market, only $5 each. What do it? Yeah, come in here, guys. Oh yeah. Hello. You only have the ground and then the mat on top of it. That's it.
In rural northern Vietnam, sedge mat weaving is a well-known traditional handcraft. Growing sedge plants locally is just the beginning. The sedge plants must then be colored before the weaving begins. It will take 6 hours and 2 people to create one of these mats, so these sisters will only make 2 per day and then sell them at the local market. Even though they will make a little money off these mats, they really take pride in keeping the tradition alive. If you're gonna buy a souvenir in Hoi An, then consider buying one of these mats. They're great to sleep on, as you can see.
Yeah, oh yeah.
Such a sexy man.
Oh, stop it. Hey, focus.
Nice business.
This, yes, okay. Like this, yeah, all right. Go further, in the middle. Yay! In the middle. Oh, yeah. One up and one down. Yes, so it's alternately. Yeah, like this. And then next time. It's pretty.
It's like butter.
That eye. Put your head over here, okay? Get me. Come here. Yes. Good boy. Yes. Hey.
Yeah.
Woohoo. Yeah. He's a good boy. He's a good boy. Oh. He's good. So tame. He has a beautiful gardens here and a very humble brewery. Come here, guys. Hello! Woohoo! And coming down here is the humble brewery.
Bữa nay món Mỹ chưa đủ hành, thành ra là phải nghỉ bữa.
Dạ, cái này là mới ra đẹp lắm.
This is the only local rice wine producer and distillery in the area of Hoi An. Rice wine is traditionally made in a local family house, so this means different types of rice wine can be found all throughout Vietnam. To make the drink, they use fermented rice and add all kinds of different flavors.
Over the last 50 years, doing exactly the same thing. But you can say he's a very unique brewer in Vietnam, that he's learned a lot of different formula from different regions, mostly from the mountain area, to make himself a very unique collection. And that's not for sale, just for family. That shows all the passions, the love, and how pride he is to this kind of profession. It's one of my favorite, wild banana.
Oh, yeah.
Good one. And we have very expensive ginseng right here.
They can add fruit, plants, and sometimes animals. It is also used as a medicinal drink, which can help with a variety of illnesses, and possibly increasing a man's libido.
Just to find a snake. 3 years, and take 2 more years to marinate him in here. So 5 years just for this jar, okay? 5 years, and it's all for medicinal purposes.
Once you go through the process, you get to play a fun game.
Yes. Yeah.
We have Vietnamese roulette here, so
Uh-oh.
come here.
Oh,
Come
no.
here. Come here, guys.
Where is this going?
Sampling 15 different rice wines. But the catch is, you have no idea what the flavors are. And yes, you'll be trying lizard rice wine.
I'm not a guide anymore, I'm your bartender, okay? Right, you just had iguana juice. Right, oh, một hai ba yo! Yo! This is my favorite, wild banana.
That's nice.
Banana, good pick.
This was so much fun, and our host was thoughtful, hilarious, and passionate about supporting his local community. Of course, this is not the entire tour, and you'll stop at a few more spots to see Hoi An's stunning scenery and countryside. Now, after all that lizard wine, it's time for some food.
This is like the ultimate filtered coffee.
How is the sea snail?
Oceany. I can taste the snails.
Yeah.
Now we're going back. How was it?
We didn't really do many tours. I was kind of scared to do tours, but probably the best experience I had. And I feel really drunk.
We're going back.
Hoi An Central Market is a fun experience. If you're looking for a place to sit back and relax, then this isn't the place to do that. Located in the busy tourist area and spanning across 5 streets, it's definitely the biggest and most crowded market in Hoi An. When you first enter the big yellow building, you'll be hit with everyone showing you menus. After eating here several times, I've never had a bad dish. You can try all the Hoi An classics here in one sitting. Since there are so many food vendors, competition is fierce, so most merchants at the market give a pretty tasty and traditional example of Hoi An local specialties. Okay, here we are at the Hoi An market, and we've been here a couple of times, and this is our favorite lady, and we always get the same. I'm not going to go through all the flavors because it's always delicious, and the 3 things I always get is mi quan, Cao Lau, which is Hoi An specialty, pancakes, ban xiao.
Yeah.
I hope I'm saying it right, but these are my favorite, and I always get it, so if you come to Hoi An market, definitely get this. I don't know, like the broths are different. This is a bit lighter. This, I'd say this is more flavor than Cao Lau, but this one, mi quan, I don't know why, I just really love it. Ready? 3, 2, 1, go! Good. White rose is a local dish that can be found in practically every Hoi An restaurant. However, they most likely got their dumplings from this place. This restaurant is the original creator of these tasty, fluffy shrimp dumplings, and you can see them making thousands of them every morning from scratch. For me, it's all about the sauce. But after eating this so many times, I think what really makes it is the sauce. It's a really good sauce. It's like a mixture of like sweet and salty and a little bit of spice. So if you do come to Hoi An, definitely try the white rose dish. Banh Mi is everywhere, and finding a good place to try one isn't hard. There is of course the famous restaurant that Anthony Bourdain went to, and yes, it's very crowded, but I still think it's worth the wait. However, our favorite place was not near the center at all. Their homemade chili jam and marinated pork was just delicious. So if you have time, check this place out.
And you can already tell it's good because it's like crispy, the bread's actually warm. Yeah, even the veggies in there are like really fresh and they don't taste like stale or old, they're like crunchy. Perfect.
You and ladies.
Here is a quick look at another place we stayed at in Hoi An. This is a family-run homestay with a private pool and breakfast included with a lot of options. The location is just about 10 minutes outside of Hoi An Center, and they also provide you with bicycles if you want to ride into town. Hoi An has so much to offer, and I hope this video has helped you. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.